Our mission at the South Dakota Highway Patrol is quite simple: to serve and protect the public. But it goes much deeper than that. There's a lot of things that we do out there on a daily basis to be examples for the communities that we serve and the people that we work with. We have an opportunity to have an impact statewide. We have troopers in numerous communities all across the state, so we're not limited to just one type of community or one size of community. The South Dakota Highway Patrol interacts with our communities in a variety of ways. Troopers are constantly engaged with local community leaders to see exactly what type of things can be done in their areas and things that the troopers might be able to be involved with to help them really improve the overall quality of their life. We at the South Dakota Highway Patrol really have a firm belief in building relationships with all of our tribal reservations across the state. And we've had a lot of success with the Crow Creek tribe, which is out in the central part of our state, where we've partnered with them, where troopers are allowed to go onto the reservation and work with tribal authorities at the request of the tribal council to help with things such as the annual powwow and different events that they have going on throughout the year.
Powwow was the first event where we worked together and brought the law enforcement together, but it has continued, and we've had several calls for service, emergencies that we have responded to. We have assisted them on the reservation, providing security while Crow Creek law enforcement investigates, and they have assisted us by responding to accidents and things like that and providing first aid before we can get there.
So far it's been an excellent relationship between our tribe and the Highway Patrol. We've had issues, whether it be drug related or some other serious violent crimes that have taken place, where we've been able to call the Highway Patrol, and in a moment's notice they come and help us. It has gone through 3 different tribal governments, and for a new tribal government to come in and take office and still want to continue that relationship, I think that says everything.
Fatal Free 46 was an operation that we came up with to battle a problem roadway that we had. The roadway had been the unfortunate location of 5 fatal accidents with 6 fatalities in a 12-month span. One of the worst things that we can do on the Highway Patrol is write a fatal crash. They're extremely difficult, whether it's 1 vehicle or 2. They're hard on the first responders, they're hard on the trooper responding to the crash. A fatal crash is never easy. It was a road that we knew had been lacking in enforcement, and we needed to put something together that would slow down the crashes, slow down the public, and actually make a difference. And hopefully our goal was to reduce and or prevent more fatal crashes.
We did that by enforcing state laws tirelessly. We set up message boards asking people to obey the laws. We did enforcement campaigns, and it was a huge impact on the communities. Our first responders respond to those crashes. Sometimes they involve their own loved ones, and sometimes they don't, but it wears on people mentally, physically, and emotionally.
I think what distinguishes the Highway Patrol is the pride we take in public service. And it's just not all about numbers and enforcement. I think that enforcement is applied with common sense, but for the most part, we are there as public servants, and we recognize that that's our role.
There's a lot of pride in being a state trooper. There's a lot of work that goes into being a state trooper, but it's an important job. It's our job to keep the highways safe. The public expects us to do our job, and that's what we do. We hold ourselves to very high standards.
The future of the South Dakota Highway Patrol is very bright. We're really fortunate to attract some quality applicants. I think that the relationship that we have with the citizens of South Dakota is a strong one. We have a lot of trust built with the community members all across our state. And while law enforcement is struggling nationwide at the particular moment, that one thing that we've noticed and we're really proud of here in South Dakota is that the trust and the relationships and the bond that we have with our citizens is as strong as it's ever been.